The girls are fighting. Girl, they said Gio couldn't take it anymore. Girl, he came on live with Maddie's titties tattooed on him, spilling her nipples like jelly beans, girl.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Girl, they said Maddie's new name is Maddie Nikki the Bagstopper Bobby Jr. Girl, they said Olive is over there twisting more than his hits. They said he's on both sides of the fence with lies and tricks. Girl, they said Chi-Chi is a weed-smoking, bussy-popping car thief. Girl, the girls are fighting!
We gotta smile, bitch! Smile, bitch!
Oh, my beautifully broken people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, noon, and night, whichever one it is for you. If you're new here, welcome home. Please remember most Fridays I share one of your videos to show my appreciation. So please be sure to like or dislike, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell. Today we will be discussing Miss T.S. Madison and her ex-business partner / manager Giovanni falling out, and Miss Cherry the Bomb Boom versus Amon Wiggins, and many more. With that being said, let's get into it.
This is going to be all over the place because I have so many different things I want to say or not say, so I'm going to be all over the place, and I apologize ahead of time.
What's that masculine man? Girl, y'all, bruh, chill, bruh. Nah, girl, that's not how no nigga get down. Oh, a nigga is with, oh, that shit, bitch. Oh.
So for those of you who aren't aware of the TS, let me give you a quick synopsis.
Bitch, Google me. Alexa, who is T.S. Madison?
Madison Hinton, known professionally as T.S. Madison or Maddie, is an American entertainer, entrepreneur, and LGBT activist. She is openly transgender and has appeared in a variety of amateur and erotic videos before forming Raw Dog Entertainment, which produces and distributes adult transgender materials.
That's a brand that they just called out. Period.
Giovanni is Maddie's former manager, as I said at the top of the video. So Giovanni claims that he quit and did a few lives explaining that him and Maddie had a falling out. In these lives, it took him some time to get to the point and actually explain what had happened. So before I play you guys this clip, let me set the scene for you. Gio claimed that on February 9th, they were all over Maddie's house because she was taping some type of show. That night, Maddie threw a party for Oliver. He said that Maddie was giving him attitude that entire day, and he didn't know why until this happened.
She looks from her computer while she's typing and looks up and goes, well, why are you and Dee Dee texting? And then I was like, oh, this is the problem you have? Dee Dee is Madison's friend for over 16 years, okay? From Miami, has nothing to do with anything, but he's her friend. He was living in her house, okay? He was living in her house, okay? Dee Dee decided to up and leave her house and left the keys in her bathroom, the bathroom in his house. In Madison, the room that he was staying in had a bathroom. He left the keys on the counters of the bathroom sink. Okay? He left the keys there, and he left and didn't say a word. I'm trying to figure out, so her next comment was, well, I feel like you text Dee Dee and said something that made Dee Dee leave the house. And I'm like, what does you and Dee Dee's relationship have to do with me? And are you not going to be accountable? Are you not going to be accountable for whatever action you and Dee Dee got? For whatever's transpired. So, ma'am, let me talk to you, Madison, and say that you personally told me you wanted Dee Dee out the house. You can deny it all you want because that's just what you want to do.
Girl, I know, girl. My brain hurts too, girl. Girl, I hurt. Girl, I confused, girl. Girl. Now, after watching these lives, it left people still confused on why he felt the need to bring it to social media. He went on to explain he brought this to social media because he couldn't talk to Maddie privately, and he felt like she was attacking his character and spinning the narrative on why they no longer mess with each other. But for many of us, it still didn't make any sense. Because for one, if you chose to quit, what's the problem? For two, she doesn't owe you a dime, nickel, or penny. Now, I understand he was upset about the way Maddie was responding to people in her comments regarding him, but he still failed to realize that there wouldn't be any comments to reply to if he didn't bring this to social media. According to him, the falling out happened because Maddie was jealous that he was talking to one of her long-term friends who was living with her and decided to up and leave with no explanation. And she felt like it was because Gio told this friend that she wanted him out the house. Now, although I do feel like that situation could be true, it doesn't make any sense as to why he would quit and why all this fuckery will be the outcome until you actually pay attention to the things he said. It was clearly animosity built up on both ends.
Me bringing it to social media, when you spend years with somebody and they don't listen to you, and when we started, I got out of my house in Indiana, and I got up from my house in Indiana and got in the car and drove to her house and spent 2 years of my life, damn near a full 2 years of my life at her house to build what we started. I have never done anything to that lady ever in her life. I have never stolen a thing from her. I have never taken anything from her. I have never.
Who said that? Somebody in the comments, girl, but you know we can't believe everything they say.
Let me ask any one of you. You're gonna work for somebody for 7 years, and in 7 years, you don't even get a birthday card. You don't get nothing. 1 year she posted and she sang to me happy birthday. I think that was after year 1. 1 year, and maybe she's done a make a jingle in his Cash App maybe thing.
Sounds like something to me, but okay, girl.
I drive 9 hours to Atlanta. Then wherever we gotta go, I'm driving the car. I'm trying to understand why I wasn't here for the get down. Let me know when anybody is taking their time or energy and doing that for her. Let me know. Let me know when anybody's doing any of that for her. I'll wait.
Well, look at God. You ask and you shall receive. This is not you in the driver's seat taking her to New Orleans.
Because I have never in my life done anything and been more proud of the work that I've put into somebody like I've put into that lady.
Well, hell, she was your only client. I would hope you had enough time to put in work for her career. I mean, what else was there to do?
I have been all there every day for all of the shit and the phone calls, the time away from anything that is my life. The time that is anything away from my life. Okay? I have been there for all of that stuff. And this person has the audacity to use words like jealous? Jealous of what? Jealous of what? I have my own house. I live in my own place. I am my own individual. What am I jealous of? Explain to me what I am jealous of. His mom and everybody came. Madison then proceeded to go upstairs and bring down his balloons and his basket. She then, did her speech thing, whatever. And while she was doing her speech thing, I said, she was talking and she was saying, this is David. He's our executive producer. And, yes, my show has been picked up and it's been bought and we're about to be on and he's shadowing and, explaining the whole thing. And then she was talking and I said, yes, girl, because as she was talking, I said, yes, girl, because me and you started this and here we are now. I don't see what's wrong with that.
All right, girl, let me translate all of that for you. I'm feeling really unappreciated. It's taking my love for granted, baby. And I don't know how much more I can take from you. So after watching that, I was ready to fight, but I couldn't because Gio's ass gave me a concussion, girl. Girl, he truly rattled my brain. So he also said that she is narcissistic and everything has to be about her. He said that she likes throwing rocks and hiding her hands. He said that Chichi stole his car from Maddie's house and had Trey driving it. Maddie knew Chichi took his car and didn't say anything about it. He said that Oliver is playing both sides of the fence. And he said that Maddie dogs everyone she comes in contact with. Now, here's Maddie's response to all of this.
Girl, well, let's just start our content off with what we gotta say.
Girl, Maddie said, pay girl, she's gonna do her shows. You know, the show where she discusses everyone else's business, but she not speaking on hers, girl. So my uno on Gio is that I don't feel bad for him because he was the one who sat back and engaged in some of this alleged behavior he's claiming she had. I feel like there wasn't any reason for him to go on camera and do what he did. He chose to quit, and because Maddie was his meal ticket, he's upset, girl. I feel like he started to panic because he sees that there's other people around Maddie who can do his job, if not better. I've spoken about how I feel about Gio wasn't doing his job when it came down to Maddie's branding and marketing. I showed receipts of that and explained why I felt like that in a previous video, which I'll leave up here in the eye for you guys if you want to check it out. At the end of the day, they allow their personal relationship to mix with their business relationship, and that's never good. So if you guys ever watched the Armand Wiggins show, you know that some of the things Gio said about Maddie, like her lying to get ahead, her being narcissistic, and trying to stop other people's bags, all those things are the very same things Armand has been saying about Maddie before. So you know he will be all over this story. One of Maddie's ex-makeup artists, Dree, who is now a transgender woman, why can't I say that? Transgender. Girl, I can never speak, girl. A transgender woman named Sade. So I will be addressing her as she from now on. I just wanted to make that point because I don't want y'all to get it mixed up and think that it's the girl who does her makeup now. Anyway, she contacted Armand and told him that Maddie wasn't loyal or a good friend to her as well. Maddie recently had Cherry Rogers on the show. Sade claims that Cherry sexually assaulted her a few years back. She said that when she called Maddie and asked Maddie, why would you have this girl on your show knowing what she did to me? And Maddie basically dismissed him and said that she forgot about it. Now, if you watch Gio's live in full, you heard him say that Craig, aka Delicate Ankles, told Maddie to fire Gio, and when he brought this to Maddie's attention, she was very dismissive about it and was like, you know, basically she couldn't do anything about it. I'm pointing that out because if it's true, it shows a pattern of her behavior.
I'm just a prostitute. Says motherfucking Armand. Bitch, let me tell you something, baby. I've already gave you your motherfucking warning. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you like this. And I'm gonna say this as clean, cool, calm, and collected. All I ask for you wanting to be relevant assholes on social media is to give me the same respect that I give you. I don't discuss not one of you hoes on my motherfucking line, bitch. I don't discuss not one of you hoes on my motherfucking life. You want to know why? Because you're irrelevant in my motherfucking life, bitch. There's no reason for me to talk about you, bitch. I don't know shit you got going on, bitch. I didn't know you were still doing motherfucking live podcasts, bitch. I didn't know you still were going live. I didn't know, girl, you were in a motherfucking basement still with a sheet behind you, girl, pressing and motherfucking noise, making sound effects and trying to make your shit like motherfucking T.S. Madison, girl. You'll never be, girl. You're just another punk who is trying to be seen. And girl, I just need you motherfucking sissies to know, girl, you trying to tear down the trans girls, girl, we're in. A lot of hoes, like motherfucking Dree, girl, a lot of hoes are transitioning to be relevant. And by the way, Miss Dree, or whatever your name is, girl, Miss Vaughn, Sade, or whoever the fuck you may be now, girl, give it up, ho. Give the hormones back to the doctors, girl. You're a fool. You've always been the fool. And girl, to hear that you put out there that I have a sexual assault charge, girl, that I never heard about. Yeah, bitch, I listened to the story. I heard you. And girl, before we even go any further, girl, before I just really go in on you, boy, in a wig, with muscles, that is hairy.
Now, there was so much to this live, and I didn't have enough storage on my phone to get everything Cherry said. But I'll leave a link in the description box so you guys can go watch it. My uno on this situation is I will never call a victim of sexual assault a liar, however, when it don't add up, it just doesn't add up. Both T.S. Madison and Sade, still follow one another on all social media platforms. And why would you wait years to say something and then contact a blog about it when your ex-friend is in a scandal? The timing for me has me giving Sade the side eye. Plus, why not contact the authorities? And why were you still following Cherry after this alleged sexual assault happened? Now, I will say this. If this is really Sade's IG, she did say that she wasn't contacting Armand so that he could put her story out. But he's a blogger. Like, what did you think was going to happen? And for Miss Cherry, now you know. I love me to boom, okay? But she was wrong for calling that girl a dude in the wig, especially because I've seen her let her mother have it, her mother's friend have it. Hell, I saw her let a McDonald's employee have it, girl. And it was all for not using the correct pronoun. But if you know Cherry, you know her mouth is sickening. And if she feels tried, she's going to let you have it, girl. Girl, she's going to cook, girl, okay? Anyway, moving on. So, Amon has said many times that Maddie doesn't support other transgender women because she wants to be the only one in that top spot. So, a day after I told y'all I will be uploading this video, Amon announced that he will be doing an interview with another transgender woman named Samantha James. Now, I don't know much about her at all, but I'm glad I pushed this video back because now I'm able to put all of this in one video and be done with it. So, here's what Miss Samantha had to say about why her and Maddie started beefing.
I gotta move on, Cookie. Now let's get to the fool-la-la. Okay? The fool-la-la, T.S. Madison. What was the issue? Were you jealous of T.S. Madison? Were you just coming to attack her?
No, I was never jealous of T.S. I was never jealous of her. At one point in time, we used to talk over the phone. You know, we used to FaceTime and talk and whatever like that. And we always made a vow to one another, like we can go beef or whatever we do in front of the camera. But we would always, off camera, we would always maintain a mutual respect for one another. We would always be friends with one another to where I knew I could call her or she could call me. And you know, we had a relationship for about like a month, 2 months. And then after that,
your views start growing.
My views start growing, and this is what happened. John Trump down in Atlanta wanted to book her, I guess.
Yes.
I thought he was supposed to be booking her for an event. I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong with what's out. However, he contacted me. I guess she didn't want to do the booking. They got into a heated argument, nasty. Basically, this is how we get into a fallout. So she told me she ain't, fuck you want to hire her and all this shit. Okay, you want to deal with her and all this shit. And then that's when she was like, oh, bitch, please. And he dealing with them fake-ass fucking promoters down there. And then that's how we start going to war. Right there. It was like, but I never set myself up for it. Of course I'm going to take the booking because, girl, you didn't want it. So since you didn't want it, of course I took it. And I did the booking.
So you took the booking and she didn't, because she didn't want it because you was there. And I showed here the other day for the girls that didn't believe me. She definitely has it in her contract that she will not work with you. If anybody works with you, she will not. It says Samantha James not to be booked with T.S. Madison. She is booked with Madison, then Madison will not perform or appear or continue on with the booking.
Now, that was only a small part of what was said. I suggest you guys to go check out that interview, but I do want to quickly go over some of the things that was said because unfortunately I can't play all the clips due to copyright reasons, and this video is almost a week overdue. At the 51 and 19 second mark, Armand said that Maddie wanted him to release information on Cookie and he refused. This was brought up to further prove that Maddie wanted to be the only trans girl in the spotlight. Now, although I love Maddie, I don't like discernment and I'm not a sheep. If you're a part of Marty's Patreon and you have been following her for years, it's not hard to believe that statement. Recently, I remember she took a trip to New Orleans, and one of her many hairstylists who does her hair, who is a male and who lives his life as a male, Maddie let him have it. Like, she lets him have it when he dresses as a female. It comes off extremely weird. Like, she was telling him, when are you going to have a sex change? And he was telling her, like, look, I like living my life as a boy. If you've seen that video, then you know what I'm talking about.
I had to move that whole out, my friend. This why I don't have no daughters with hair and titties.
You know what I'm talking about. Again, she always lets him have it when he dresses as a female. At the 54, 22nd, and 56 and 5 second mark, it was said that Maddie likes getting her kitty licked by her employees. And that was, they brought up the Shekinah Joe situation. I don't have time to put it in this video, but I want y'all to go check out Maddie's latest video with Shekinah. And there was some palm trees through, and Shekinah basically confirmed what Cookie said, in my opinion. At the 58-minute and 16-second mark, Cookie claims that Maddie is still in the adult industry. She's just secretly doing it. Now, I don't believe Maddie is in that business anymore. However, she got so upset when Lala asked her while she was in Vegas, was she filming? Which leads me to the 59-minute mark, when Cookie says that Maddie is still making money off of her best friend's adults video on her website. That's disturbing to me because her best friend is no longer here. So I'm guessing that's why Maddie got so upset, because I was like, it didn't come off to me like Lala was asking her, was she filming for the adult industry. She just, you know, was like basically asking her, was she filming? To me, it came off as if she was asking her, was she filming a video? But I'm assuming now that's why Maddie got so upset. And if you guys remember, Kaya had said something about that when they had that whole falling out over the Queen's Court. Now, I'm just going to leave it at that because I didn't research to see if Eve was still on that website, but I did ask one of my T-Spies to go check it out for me, and they said they did not see Eve. So I'm assuming you have to pay to see the videos anyway, but I trust my T-Spies, so I'm going to leave it at that. So here's my final uno overall. I feel like Maddie does have her issues, and I don't like that she finds it okay to speak about someone else's business, but she doesn't want to address hers. I do feel like her employer-employee relationships are somewhat unprofessional, and to avoid things like this, she needs to be a better boss. My uno on Gio is, I don't feel bad for him. He shouldn't have brought this to the public, and him bringing it to the public shows his true character. As far as Cherry and the makeup artist, I feel like Sade needs to contact the proper authorities, not the internet. Anyway, I'm done with this. How do you guys feel about this? Please leave your necessary opinions in the comment section below, and I'll see you hoes in the next one. Bye!
Clear it out. Girl, clear it out.
Come on. Come on.